A few years ago, this comic strip about the double standards of parenting went viral. Mary Catherine Starr is known for her popular Mom Life comics, critiquing, poking fun at the challenges and inequities of domestic life.
She has a new book out, Mama Needs a Minute, a candid, funny, all-too-relatable comic memoir about surviving motherhood. And Mary Catherine joins us now. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for joining us. So we wanted to take a look at the first one. It's leaving the house with the kids. It's just, it's so funny because so much of this is so relatable to me, as being a mother of two kids. And this one is, it really reminds me a lot of my husband. I have two young children as well. And me grabbing like a million different things, and then my husband just grabbing the car keys and jumping in the car.
Right.
So talk to me about how you came up with this comic.
Well, a lot of my comics are very autobiographical. Doesn't take much for me to find inspiration. It's all around me every day. And so this one really is truly just based on my experience leaving the house, based on comparing it to my husband's. And his life is just a lot different than mine as the default parent and the primary caregiver.
Yeah.
How many kids do you guys have, and what are their ages?
Yeah, we have two. We have an 8-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old son. So we're a little bit out of the early days, the thick of it. And I wrote this book during those early days when I was really drowning in motherhood.
That was my next question. What age did you get most of your material from?
Yeah, the first 5 years or so of motherhood. That's
Gotcha.
where really the rubber hit the road.
Absolutely. I want to look at the next one. It's leaving the house without the kids, just to get a comparison here. If we can show that one right now. Let's see if we've got it.
Pulling it up.
It's coming. It's coming. Sorry, Matt. We've got it coming, I think. No? Yes, no? Oh,
okay,
here we go.
Okay.
There we go here.
So
Yep.
again, this is based on personal experience.
And it's funny because you don't have any resentment towards
Right.
your husband, I'm assuming, because I know I don't have any resentment towards my husband either, but it's kind of, to me, it hones in on some of the mom guilt that I have too as well, that I need to, kind of give all these explanations and have all these, different, set all these different rules when I leave. And then, my husband doesn't feel that same responsibility when he leaves. And there's nothing wrong with that either. It's just a different feeling.
Yeah, and I think to me it's important to show why moms are so exhausted and overwhelmed, because everything that mothers do, there is these extra steps that we have to take to leave the house, to do something, to work, and that all plays into why I think modern mothering is so hard.
And what kind of reaction have you heard from the fathers out there? A lot of dads are very active in their kids' upbringing, but in many cases, the kids kind of just want the mom.
Yeah, I think it's hard for moms and dads. And that's really what I care about saying in all my comics, is that the double standards, the expectations for moms versus dads, they hurt everyone. They don't allow dads to be as involved in their kids' lives or as close to their kids, and they cause moms to feel really overwhelmed. So I really want to change the conversation around expectations for mothers and fathers.
Yeah, I was curious about that because I look at the school that my kids go to, and a lot of the school, like most of the school, both parents work, but usually at pickup I see, mostly moms. And I'm curious about like how, you change that shift, especially that mental load shift. How do you think that we get to that point where it's more of a, equal in terms of, hey, I can share some of that mental load with my husband or my partner?
Yeah, I think so much of it is based on our societal expectations and the structural factors that are in our environment as well, right? If fathers can take parental leave, just as much leave at the beginning of parenting as mothers, then that can really set parents up to be much more successful in finding equality and in sharing the household responsibilities. But right now, many of our workplaces, even if fathers do have, they actually have, on paper, the same amount of leave that mothers do, often they're not taking it because the expectation isn't there that they will. So there are many examples like that I think structurally and societally we could change in the long term to really help empower fathers to take on more at home.
Let's take a look at another example here, because some of our viewers, I'm sure, are learning about your work from the first time. This one is called the maternal worry cycle, okay? And it has these arrows here. You start there, mom starts worrying about something, and then it goes, Dad, tell her not to worry because everything always works itself out. Mom explains the only reason things work out is because she handles them, and then you can kind of read that cycle there here. When were you hit with this idea?
Again, pretty early on in parenting. And this was actually based on a time my husband did say, I just don't know why you worry about these things. They always work themselves out. And of course, I called him out on that and explained that the only reason they work themselves out is because I am handling them. So yeah, again, it's totally based on a real conversation from my life.
Are you doing the illustrations as well?
I am, yes.
It's amazing. Well, Mary Catherine, thanks so much for joining us this morning. I love it. The book is Mama Needs a Minute, a candid, funny, all-too-relatable comic memoir about surviving motherhood. You can check out more at marycatherinestar.com and follow her on Instagram. The information is on your screen. Thanks so much, Mary Catherine.
Thank you.
Thank you.